everyone. Happy Labor Day and welcome to another episode of Driving Insights Podcast by M5 Management Services, where we cover ways for your fixed operations department to gain efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. I'm your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services, and on today's show, we'll talk about recruiting and retaining the next generation of service advisors. We'll explore the changing workforce landscape in automotive service, discuss the unique characteristics of Millennials and Gen Z, and delve into strategies for creating an attractive work environment that addresses their needs and expectations. From flexible scheduling to comprehensive training programs, we'll cover key aspects of building a strong, diverse team for your service department. So buckle up. You're listening to Driving Insights. Now, before we dive into today's episode, I need to share some exciting news about the Complete Service Manager Workshop. This 5-day intensive program led by industry expert Lee Harkins is filling up fast. In fact, we've already sold half of the available seats. If you're a service manager looking to transform your department's performance, this is your chance. You'll master advanced financial strategies, streamline operations, and elevate your customer experience skill set. It's hands-on training with practical tools you can implement right away. But here's the thing, with half the seats already gone, you need to act quickly. Don't miss this opportunity to learn from the best and take your career to new heights. Head to www.m5ms.com now to grab one of the remaining spots. This could be the game changer your service department needs. Don't wait. When these seats are gone, they're gone. Now on to today's show. So the automotive service industry is undergoing a significant shift in its workforce composition. As baby boomers retire and Gen X moves into senior positions, Millennials and Generation Z are becoming the dominant forces in entry-level and mid-level roles. This demographic change brings new challenges and opportunities for dealerships and service centers across the country. Historically, though, the automotive industry has relied on a steady influx of workers who grew up tinkering with cars or had family connections to the field. However, this traditional pipeline is drying up as younger generations show different interests and career aspirations. The tech-savvy nature of Millennials and Gen Z, combined with their desire for meaningful work and work-life balance, is reshaping expectations in the workplace. Dealerships now find themselves competing not just with other automotive businesses, but with a wide range of industries that may seem more appealing to younger workers. This shift requires a fundamental rethinking of recruitment strategies, job roles, and workplace culture to attract and retain top talent from these generations. Millennials, typically defined as those born between 1981 and 1996, currently make up the largest segment of the workforce. They're now joined by the oldest members of Generation Z, born between 1997 and 2012, who are now beginning to enter the job market in significant numbers. These two generations share some common traits, but also have distinct characteristics that employers need to understand. Both groups are called digital natives, comfortable with technology and quick to adapt to new tools and systems. They value work that aligns with their personal values and offers opportunities for growth and development. However, there are notable differences between the two groups. Millennials, having entered the workforce during or just after the 2008 financial crisis, often prioritize job security and financial stability. They're also more likely to job hop in search of better opportunities. Gen Z, on the other hand, having grown up during the Great Recession and now navigating a post-pandemic world, tends to be more pragmatic and risk-averse in their career choices. Both generations place a high value on work-life balance, but their definitions of what that means can vary. Millennials often seek flexibility in when and where they work, while Gen Z may prioritize clear boundaries between work and personal time. Understanding these demographic trends is crucial for automotive service departments looking to build a workforce that can carry them into the future. By tailoring their approach to the specific needs and values of these generations, dealerships can position themselves as attractive employers in a competitive job market. Dealership service departments face several hurdles when it comes to attracting and keeping younger workers. One of the primary challenges is the industry's image problem. Many millennials and Gen Z individuals perceive automotive work as dirty, physically demanding, and lacking in career advancement opportunities. This misconception often stems from outdated stereotypes that don't reflect the high-tech nature of modern vehicle servicing. Another significant challenge is the traditional work schedule of many service departments. Long hours, weekend shifts, and unpredictable overtime can be major turnoffs for younger workers who prioritize work-life balance. The rigid structure of many dealerships can clash with the desire for flexibility that's common among millennials and Gen Z. Compensation is another area where dealerships often struggle to compete. While service advisor roles can be lucrative, especially with commission structures, the base pay may not be as attractive as what's offered in other industries. This can be particularly problematic when trying to recruit individuals from outside the automotive sector who may not fully understand the earning potential. The lack of clear career paths within many dealerships is yet another obstacle. Younger workers often seek jobs with visible opportunities for growth and advancement. If they can't see a clear trajectory for their career within the service department or the larger dealership, they may look elsewhere for employment. Additionally, many dealerships have been slow to adopt modern recruitment techniques. Relying on traditional job boards or word-of-mouth referrals may not be effective in reaching tech-savvy millennials and Gen Z job seekers who are more likely to use social media and specialized job search platforms. Overcoming these challenges requires a multifaceted approach. Dealerships need to rebrand themselves as modern, tech-forward workplaces that offer meaningful careers. They must also be willing to reconsider traditional work structures and compensation models to align with the expectation of younger workers. Service advisors play a crucial role in the success of any dealership service department. They are often the first point of contact for customers and set the tone for the entire service experience. And in many ways, service advisors are the face of not just the department, but the entire dealership. The role of a service advisor goes far beyond simply writing up repair orders. They act as liaisons between customers and technicians, translating complex technical information into terms that customers can understand. This requires not only technical knowledge, but also strong communication and interpersonal skills. Service advisors are also key to building and maintaining customer relationships. Their interactions can significantly impact customer satisfaction and loyalty. A skilled service advisor can turn a potentially negative experience, such as an unexpected repair, into an opportunity to build trust and demonstrate the dealership's commitment to customer care. From a business perspective, service advisors have a direct impact on the department's profitability. They're responsible for identifying additional service needs, recommending maintenance procedures, and effectively communicating the value of these services to customers. Their ability to do this effectively can significantly increase the average repair order value and overall department revenue. Given the importance of this role, it's crucial for dealerships to invest in recruiting and developing high-quality service advisors. This is particularly true when it comes to younger generations who may bring fresh perspectives and skills to the position. Of course, this investment goes beyond just hiring. It's about continuous development and performance monitoring. At M5, we've seen great results from our service advisor training programs, which are designed to nurture these fresh perspectives. And to ensure that training translates into real-world performance, many dealerships we work with use tools like our Rose Plus software to keep a pulse on advisor effectiveness. It's all about creating an environment where young talent can thrive and contribute to the dealership's success. Millennials and Gen Z, with their tech savviness and strong communication skills, have the potential to excel as service advisors. Their comfort with digital tools can be a significant asset in this increasingly computerized service environment. Additionally, their ability to relate to younger customers can help dealerships build long-term relationships with this growing demographic. However, to attract and retain these younger workers as service advisors, dealerships need to address the challenges mentioned earlier. This includes providing comprehensive training programs, clear career advancement opportunities, and a work environment that aligns with their values and expectations. It's a complex task, but dealerships don't have to go it alone. For instance, at M5, we've been working with retailers to fine-tune their advisor pay plans and work schedules, ensuring they're both competitive and appealing to younger generations. We've also helped develop long-term advisor development plans that give Millennials and Gen Z the career progression they're looking for. These are just a few ways dealerships can create an environment that not only attracts young talent, but keeps them engaged and committed for the long haul. Now, understanding what draws Millennials and Gen Z to certain employers is crucial for dealerships looking to recruit from these generations. While individual preferences vary, several key factors consistently emerge as important to these younger workers. One of the most significant factors is a sense of purpose in their work. Both Millennials and Gen Z want to feel that their jobs contribute to something larger than just the company's bottom line. For dealerships, this could mean emphasizing the role service advisors play in ensuring customer safety and satisfaction, or highlighting the dealership's community involvement and environmental initiatives. Career development opportunities are another major draw. These generations are keen on continuous learning and growth. They're attracted to employers who offer clear paths for advancement and invest in their employees' professional development. Dealerships can appeal to this by creating structured career ladders within the service department and providing ongoing training and skill development programs. Work-life balance and flexibility continue to be top priorities. This doesn't necessarily mean a 4-day work week or unlimited vacation time, but rather a willingness to consider alternative scheduling options and a respect for the employee's time outside of work. For service departments, this might involve rotating weekend shifts or offering comp time for extra hours worked during busy periods. Compensation remains important, but it's not just about the base salary. Millennials and Gen Z also value comprehensive benefits packages, including health insurance, retirement plans, and increasingly, benefits that support mental health and overall well-being. Company culture is another critical factor. These generations tend to prefer workplaces with a collaborative atmosphere, open communication, and a sense of community among coworkers. They're also drawn to diverse and inclusive environments where they feel their unique perspectives are valued. Technology plays a significant role in attracting younger workers. They expect to work with modern, efficient systems and are likely to be frustrated by outdated technology or processes. Dealerships that invest in state-of-the-art service equipment and management systems may have an edge in recruiting tech-savvy Millennials and Gen Z. Lastly, these generations place a high value on authenticity and transparency from their employers. They appreciate companies that are upfront about their values, challenges, and expectations. Dealerships that can clearly communicate their mission, culture, and the realities of working in the service department are way more likely to attract and retain younger workers who are a good fit for that role. By understanding and addressing these key factors, dealerships can position themselves as attractive employers for Millennials and Gen Z, helping to build a strong, diverse workforce for the future of their service departments. The concept of work-life balance has evolved significantly in recent years, particularly with the entry of Millennials and Gen Z into the workforce. For dealership service departments traditionally known for long hours and rigid schedules, addressing this shift in expectations is crucial for attracting and retaining younger talent. Flexible hours are at the forefront of this conversation. While the nature of service work often requires set hours to meet customer needs, there are ways to introduce flexibility. For instance, dealerships might consider offering staggered start times, allowing some advisors to begin and end their day earlier or later. This can help employees manage personal commitments while ensuring coverage during peak service hours. Another approach is to implement a compressed work week. Instead of the traditional 5-day schedule, some dealerships have found success with 4 10-hour days for certain roles. This gives employees an extra day off each week, which can significantly improve work-life balance without reducing overall work hours. Now, we'll be honest, implementing flexible schedules can be challenging, especially in a busy service department. That's where expertise from consultants like our M5 team can be invaluable. We've helped dealerships across the country find the right balance between flexibility and operational efficiency. It's all about tailoring these strategies to fit your specific needs and customer demands. Reasonable scheduling is equally important. Many service departments require weekend work, which can be a major deterrent for younger workers. To address this, dealerships might rotate weekend shifts among all advisors, ensuring that no one consistently works every weekend. Alternatively, they could offer a premium pay rate for weekend work, making it more attractive for those who are willing to take these shifts. It's also crucial to respect employees' time off. This means avoiding the expectation that staff should be available 24/7 or respond to work-related communications during their personal time. Clear policies about after-hours contact can help set these boundaries. Paid time off, or PTO, policies are another area where dealerships can make improvements to younger workers. Generous PTO allowances combined with a culture that encourages employees to actually use their time off can be a significant draw. Part-time or job-sharing arrangements could also be considered for certain roles. This flexibility can be particularly attractive to students, parents, or those pursuing other interests alongside their careers. Implementing these changes requires careful planning and may involve a shift in departmental culture. Managers need to lead by example, demonstrating that it's acceptable and encouraged to maintain a healthy work-life balance. They should also be trained to manage remote or flexible workers effectively, focusing on results rather than time spent at a desk. It's important to note that flexibility doesn't mean a lack of structure or reliability. Clear expectations should be set about when employees need to be present for team meetings, customer appointments, or other critical times. The goal is to find a balance that meets both the business needs of the service department and the personal needs of the employees. By addressing work-life balance through flexible hours and reasonable schedules, dealership service departments can position themselves as modern, employee-friendly workplaces. This approach not only helps in recruiting millennials and Gen Z, but can also lead to increased job satisfaction, reduced burnout, and ultimately improved retention rates among all employees. Now, are you a service manager grappling with the challenge of recruiting and retaining young talent? Well, we've got your back. Our expert consultants can guide you in creating an attractive work environment that appeals to millennials and Gen Z. We'll help you implement flexible schedules, design comprehensive training programs, and develop strategies to foster a fair and equitable workplace. Let us help you build a dynamic team that drives efficiency and delivers exceptional customer experiences. Take the first step towards a thriving service department. Fill out our free consultation form at www.m5ms.com today. Now back to the show. Implementing a robust, structured training program is essential for dealership service departments looking to attract and retain millennials and Gen Z talent. These generations place a high value on personal and professional development, and a comprehensive training program can be a significant draw for potential hires. A well-designed training program should begin with a thorough orientation to the dealership and service department. This initial phase should cover not just the basics of the job, but also the dealership's history, culture, and values. It's an opportunity to help new hires understand how their role fits into the larger picture of the organization. Following the orientation, the training program should dive into the specifics of the service advisor role. This should include in-depth training on the dealership's management system, customer service protocols, and the technical aspects of vehicle service and repair. It's crucial that this training is hands-on and interactive, as both millennials and Gen Z tend to prefer experimental learning over passive instruction. One effective approach is to implement a mentorship program, pairing new hires with experienced service advisors. This not only provides practical on-the-job training, but also helps integrate new employees into the department's social fabric. Mentors can offer guidance on dealing with challenging customer situations, navigating internal processes, and developing the soft skills crucial for the success in the role. Regular workshops or seminars on specific topics can supplement day-to-day training. These could cover areas such as advanced customer service techniques, conflict resolution, or updates on new vehicle technologies. Bringing in external experts like M5 or utilizing online learning platforms can add variety and depth to these sessions. It's also important to incorporate training on the latest automotive technologies. As vehicles become increasingly complex and digitized, service advisors need to stay up to date to effectively communicate with both customers and technicians. Regular tech updates and hands-on experience with new vehicle systems should be a core part of the training program. The training shouldn't end after the initial onboarding period either. Continuous learning opportunities should be provided throughout an employee's tenure. This could include attending industry conferences, participating in manufacturer-sponsored training programs, or pursuing relevant certifications. Importantly, the training program should be structured with clear milestones and opportunities for feedback. Regular check-ins between new hires and their supervisors can help identify areas for improvement and celebrate progress. This structured approach not only ensures that employees are developing the necessary skills, but also demonstrates the dealership's commitment to their growth. Dealerships should also consider creating individualized development plans for each employee. These plans can outline career goals, identify skill gaps, and map out the training and experiences needed to advance within the organization. This personalized approach can be particularly appealing to Millennials and Gen Z who often seek clear paths for career progression. By investing in comprehensive, ongoing training programs, dealership service departments can create an environment of continuous improvement and professional growth. This not only helps in attracting young talent, but also in developing skilled, engaged employees who are way more likely to stay with the organization long term. In the interconnected ecosystem of a dealership, fostering cross-departmental understanding and relationships is crucial, especially for service advisors. This approach not only enhances the overall efficiency of the dealership, but also provides valuable learning experiences for employees, particularly those from the Millennial and Gen Z generations who often seek diverse experiences in their careers. A key strategy is to implement a rotational program as part of the initial training for new service advisors. This program should allow them to spend time in various departments within the dealership, including sales, parts, finance, and even management. By experiencing these different areas firsthand, service advisors gain a holistic understanding of the dealership's operations. This cross-departmental exposure serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it helps service advisors understand how their role impacts and is impacted by other departments. For instance, spending time in the parts department can give them insights into inventory management and ordering processes, which can be valuable when discussing parts availability with customers. Secondly, it fosters better communication and collaboration between departments. When service advisors have personal connections with colleagues in other areas, it becomes easier to resolve interdepartmental issues quickly and efficiently. This improved communication can lead to smoother operations and a better customer experience. For Millennials and Gen Z employees who often value variety and broader understanding in their work, this cross-departmental exposure can be particularly engaging. It satisfies their desire to learn about different aspects of the business and can help them see potential career paths within the dealership that they may not have considered otherwise. Building relationships across departments also creates a sense of community within the dealership. This can be especially important for younger employees who value workplace culture and connections with colleagues. Regular interdepartmental meetings, social events, or team building activities can help foster these relationships. Additionally, cross-departmental projects or task forces can be an effective way to build relationships and share knowledge. For example, a team consisting of members from service, sales, and marketing could work together on improving the dealership's customer retention strategies. This not only leads to better outcomes, but also gives employees the opportunity to showcase their skills and ideas beyond their primary role. Mentorship programs that pair service advisors with leaders from other departments can provide valuable insights and career guidance. These relationships can help younger employees understand the bigger picture of dealership operations and potentially open doors for future career advancement. It's also worth considering job shadowing opportunities. Allowing service advisors to occasionally shadow colleagues in other departments or vice versa can lead to a greater appreciation of each other's roles and challenges. This mutual understanding can lead to more empathy and cooperation across the dealership. By prioritizing cross-departmental exposure and relationship building, dealerships create a more integrated, efficient, and satisfying work environment. This approach not only enhances the skills and knowledge of service advisors, but also appeals to the desire for diverse experiences and connections that many Millennial and Gen Z employees seek in their careers. Now, in an era where technology is integral to nearly every aspect of the business, leveraging modern tools and methods for onboarding and training is essential. This is particularly true when it comes to attracting and retaining Millennial and Gen Z employees who are digital natives and expect technologically advanced workplaces. While many OEMs offer their own learning management systems, or LMS, dealerships often benefit from a more tailored approach. At M5, we've developed M5 University, a platform that complements OEM offerings while addressing the specific needs of service departments. An effective LMS serves as a centralized hub for all training materials, enabling new hires to access information at their own pace and revisit content as needed. These systems typically incorporate a variety of media, including videos, interactive modules, quizzes, and virtual simulations, catering to diverse learning styles and preferences. By combining OEM resources with dealership-specific content, an LMS can provide a comprehensive learning experience that resonates with Millennial and Gen Z employees. Mobile learning applications are another valuable tool for modern onboarding. These apps can provide bite-sized learning modules that new hires can access on their smartphones or tablets, allowing them to learn during downtime or outside of work if they choose. This flexibility aligns well with the learning preferences of younger generations. Gamification elements can be incorporated into the training process to increase engagement and motivation. This could involve creating a point system for completing training modules, setting up leaderboards to foster friendly competition, or offering virtual badges or certificates for mastering certain skills. These game-like elements can make the learning process more enjoyable and rewarding for new hires. Social learning platforms that allow employees to share knowledge, ask questions, and collaborate on problem solving can be particularly effective for Millennial and Gen Z learners. These platforms can facilitate peer-to-peer learning and create a sense of community among new hires and experienced staff alike. Microlearning, which involves breaking down information into small, easily digestible chunks, is well suited to the fast-paced nature of service departments. Short video tutorials, infographics, or quick reference guides can be created for specific tasks or processes, allowing new hires to quickly find and absorb relevant information as needed. It's important to note that while technology can greatly enhance the onboarding and training process, it shouldn't completely replace human interaction. Blending these high-tech solutions with traditional face-to-face mentoring and hands-on practice can create a well-rounded learning experience that appeals to younger generations while ensuring they develop the necessary skills and relationships within the dealership. By embracing these modern training methods and technologies, dealership service departments can create an onboarding experience that not only effectively prepares new hires for their roles, but also demonstrates the dealership's commitment to innovation and employee development. This tech-forward approach can be a significant factor in attracting and retaining Millennial and Gen Z talent in an increasingly competitive job market. Establishing a fair and equitable work environment is crucial for attracting and retaining employees of all generations, but it holds particular significance for Millennials and Gen Z. These younger workers often place a high value on workplace equity and are more likely to seek out employers who demonstrate a genuine commitment to fairness and inclusion. One of the fundamental aspects of creating an equitable environment is ensuring transparent and consistent policies. This includes clear guidelines for assignments, promotions, and performance evaluations. When employees understand how decisions are made and see that these processes are applied uniformly, it builds trust and reduces perceptions of favoritism or unfair treatment. Compensation is a critical area where fairness must be prioritized. Implementing a transparent pay structure where the criteria for different salary levels are clearly defined can help prevent feelings of inequality. Regular pay equity audits can identify and address any unjustified discrepancies. It's also important to consider the total compensation package, including benefits and perks, ensuring that these are distributed equitably across all levels of employees. Opportunities for advancement and professional development should be made available to all eligible employees regardless of age, tenure, or background. This might involve creating mentorship programs, offering cross-training opportunities, or providing resources for continuous education. When younger employees see that there are clear pathways for growth within the organization, they're more likely to envision a long-term future with a dealership. Feedback mechanisms are another important component of a fair workplace. Implementing regular performance reviews, 360-degree feedback processes, and open-door policies can ensure that all employees have the opportunity to voice their concerns and receive constructive feedback. It's crucial that these feedback channels are accessible to everyone and that employees feel safe using them without fear of retaliation. Work-life balance policies should be applied consistently across all levels of employees. If flexible scheduling or remote work options are available, they should be offered equitably, taking into account the specific requirements of different roles within the service department. Recognition and rewards programs should be designed to acknowledge contributions from all levels of the organization. While sales targets and customer satisfaction scores are important metrics, it's also valuable to recognize efforts in areas like teamwork, innovation, and process improvement. This broader approach to recognition can help ensure that all types of contributions are valued. It's important to regularly assess the workplace culture and solicit feedback from employees about their experiences. Anonymous surveys, focus groups, or third-party assessments can provide valuable insights into areas where the dealership may need to improve its equity practices. By creating a fair and equitable work environment, dealership service departments can not only attract Millennial and Gen Z talent, but also foster a positive culture that benefits employees of all generations. This approach leads to higher job satisfaction, increased loyalty, and ultimately, a more productive and harmonious workplace. If you're a current service manager, fixed ops director, or even a general manager, you need ROSE Plus, the game-changing repair order survey and evaluation software that delivers unparalleled financial visibility for your fixed operations. With seamless DMS integration, ROSE Plus provides a 360-degree analytical view of your service department, enabling you to elevate service advisor excellence, make data-driven decisions, optimize advertising spend, spot hidden opportunities, and find that sweet spot for pricing. Visit www.m5ms.com to learn more and request a demo today by filling out our free consultation form. Now, before we go, it's time for this week's homework. We've created a 15-point next step list for incorporating strategies to attract and retain Millennial and Gen Z service advisors into your dealership. It's available in the show notes and on our website, www.m5ms.com, under the Driving Insights section. You'll see the episode list and a link to download the next step list. This comprehensive guide covers everything from assessing your current workforce to implementing flexible scheduling, developing robust training programs, and creating a positive, inclusive work environment. It's packed with practical tips, potential pitfalls to avoid, and thought-provoking questions to help you tailor these strategies to your specific dealership needs. Whether you're looking to revamp your recruitment process or enhance your retention efforts, this guide will provide you with actionable steps to build a dynamic, multi-generational service team. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it and thank you for listening. I've been your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services. As always, if you have any questions or topic suggestions, or may be interested in how M5 could help your fixed operations department, please contact us on our website, www.m5ms.com. Make sure to tune in next time, where we'll talk about more industry topics that will help drive your fixed operations department to increased efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. Thank you, everyone. This has been Driving Insights.